All right, guys, we're getting everything resettled, staging up at the finish line. Don't get to say that phrase very often. All right, so we did just now start our live stream. So if you are watching at home, we are doing round one backward. We are starting at the finish line and coming up to the start. So we're getting everything refactored to make that happen. That'll work. That'll work for a round. How many motos we got today? 15. I haven't even looked at the 33 motos. This is our biggest Sunday all year. 33 motos. I guess that's what happens when we cancel 3 races in a row, huh? Everybody's ready to race. All right, guys. So I just got a question up here. We talked about this earlier. Why are we going backward? We rolled the clocks back, so we're gonna roll the track backward. So we do typically once we start Sundays, we do themes every other Sunday, if not more often. This one just happened to double up with a trunk or treat and rolling backward. All right, we're gonna get them started. Is this moto? Okay, we got a couple of them. I know we got some that aren't gonna do the backward. All right, moto number 4, 1720, women cruiser. Lars Jepsen, we need you to the finish staging line, whatever you call it. I don't know where anything is today. It's all broken. All right, we are off. 1720 women cruiser. We got 2 riders on track. We got 3 riders on the sheet right now. That's looking like the number 1 bike, McKenna Luptak, coming around. This is a total points race, so every round is going to count. And we got Mia Cruz sitting in the 2nd spot. And I don't know what to call this. Is this turn 3, turn 1? What turn is it? I'll call it turn 1. It is what it is. Turn 1, coming to the start. That is going to be McKenna Luptak with the 1. Mia Cruz on the 2. Turn 31. At least it's not turn 6, 7. How many kids did I trigger with that? All right, moto number 5, 4650 women cruiser. They are all taking a bye on this round. So we're to moto number 6, 11-year-old cruiser. Stone Horn, Braden Holt, T Money Stewart, and Levi Fly Guy Cowles. Got 1 rider going to move on to the main event out of moto number 6. Dude, it is weird to keep timing without a gate dropping. That is going to be the number 25, T Money Stewart, transferring out of round number 1. Moto number 7 coming out is Corey Brown, KJ Smilanich, and Lars Jepsen. Total points right here looking like KJ Smilanich with the 1, Corey Brown on the 2. Lars Jepsen going to be the 3 in that total points race. Moto number 8, 5, and under novice 2 racks. of our 5 and under novices. On track out of Moto number 8, Haley Fuller, Wyatt LaFoon, Donovan Turner, and Ethan Johnston. Going to take 2 riders out of each rack each round to make a full gate of 8 of the 5 and under novice when it comes to the main event. Actually, looks like we only got 3 riders out of that. Got the 149, maybe a 199, Donovan Turner sitting up front, followed by the 726 of Ethan Johnston. Coming to the finish start line is that 199 bike. Donovan Turner going to get that transfer out of round number 1. We got one more spot available in the main event out of Moto number 8, and that is going to be the 726 of Ethan Johnston. Moving on to the main event. Moto number 9, 5 and under novices, Charlie Muck, Cooper Thorson, Enoch Shingleton, Jace Childress, and Addie Smilanich. All right, looks like we're missing a rider out of Moto number 9 as well. We'll get that figured out before main event. Either way, top 2 riders going to transfer, and right now that is the 208, Cooper Thorson sitting up front, followed by the 150 of Jace Childress on the 2. All right, crossing the line is Haley from Moto number 8. I think she had a little technical difficulty in turn 2. Hey, at least turn 2 is always turn 2. Coming to the strap is going to be the 208 and the 150, Cooper Thorson and Jace Childress moving on to that main event. So guys, if you transfer, if you got one of those spots, that means you do not race round number 2. You sit out until round number 3. You already earned that spot in that main event. Moto number 10, 6-year-old novices were on track with Matthias Tierney, Jackson Ferens, Emma Patillo, and Piper Baby Cakes Franklin. It is so weird seeing bikes on that side of the track on turn 2. Moto number 10, top rider is going to move on to that main event. We got 4 riders on track, 1 spot out of round number 1. Right now, that is that 17 bike, Piper Baby Cakes Franklin, looking like she's going to get the transfer out of round number 1. Moto number 11, 7-year-old novices, Carter Jackson, Manny Satan, and Jackson the Jet Beltran. Total points out of these guys. Every round counts. They're going to race all 3 rounds, too. Total points means you race every round that we have. Woo! I was getting warm and I took my coat off. Coming across is the 090 Jackson the Jet, followed by the 0. Oh, that was from the last round. And the 128 of Carter Jackson with the 2. Manny Satan going to be the 3. Moto number 12, 9-year-old novices, Avery Poindexter, Landon Kennedy, Cadron Spillman, Milo Mighty Wolf, and Finnegan Riggs coming at us. We got 6 riders on track. Top 2 going to move on to that main event. We're actually missing a rider, so everybody's going to end up in the main event, but we still are going to qualify out based on what is on the motor sheet. And right now, that is going to be Milo Wolf with the 1. I was reading the names wrong. Who was number 2 across the line? The 418 of Cadron Spillman are your transfers out of Moto number 12. Moto number 13, 10-year-old novices, Logan Wiemeyer, Gabriel Hernandez, Declan McClure, and Xander Newland. Only that top rider is going to stick around for the main event out of round number 1. Everybody else will be back round number 2. And that 1 spot is going to the 023, Declan McClure transferring out. Moto number 14, 11-year-old novices, Wyatt Freebird Dutton, Nolan Riggs, and Haley Velasquez. Total points race right there out of those 3 riders. Anytime there's 3 or fewer, it is always going to be total points, because a race has to have 3 riders. Coming to the stripe, Moto number 14 is going to be Nolan Riggs with your 1, Wyatt Dutton with the 2, and Haley Velasquez on the 3. Moto number 15, 13-year-old novices, Hayden Franklin, Connor Arnold, Jacqueline Harrella, and Zach Laney. Top spot going to stick around for main events. Everybody else got to show up for round number 2. Try to earn that spot. And right now, that is the 119. Hayden Franklin going to be the transfer out of moto number 15. Moto number 16 coming at us. 14-year-old novices Henry Jepson, Noah Riggs, and Caden Baker. Total points going to race all 3 rounds right now. Noah Riggs sitting up front, followed by the 190 of Caden Baker and Henry Jepson on the 3 as they are blasting down the second, third straight into first, third turn. And that is Noah Riggs holding on to the 1 spot. Caden Baker with the 2. Henry Jepson on the 3. Moto 17. (26:35) novice Austin Childress, Brett O'Neill, and Asher McNeil coming at us around turn 1, 3. Numbers don't mean anything today. All right, guys, cheer them on around this total points race. Austin, Brett, and Asher. Coming to that first straight finish line, looking like the 1-0-5-6 Asher McNeil, followed by Austin Childress and Brett O'Neill. That had the potential to be a tongue twister to announce. O'Neill, McNeil, Asher, Austin. All right, Moto 18, 41, 45 novice Mike Newland, Justin McClure, and McShane O'Neill. Total points race once again, and we got that 178 Mike Newland sitting up top, followed by the 166 of McShane O'Neill and Justin McClure on the 3. Don't forget, guys, total points, you're going to race all 3 rounds. Moving back to moto number 19, 6-year-old intermediates. We're starting them from the tabletop to give them a fighting chance. The starts aren't quite as explosive when they start going uphill and no gate. Right now, moto 19, Levi, Fly Guy Cowles, Weston Cross, Brecken, Queen Bee Murray, Turbo Tay Wolf, and the Big Show Dotson. We got 5 riders on track. Top 2 going to go on to the main event. Coming to the stripe is going to be getting the transfer, Levi Cowles and the 095 of Tatum Wolf. Moto number 20, 8-year-old intermediates, Jackson Smilanich, Piper Harves, Connor El Diablo Grist, Seth Gotta Go Fast Daily, and Avery Baby Girl Franklin. 5 riders on track, 2 spots open in that main event. Let's hear it for Blake finishing it out, 4 years old. Right now, top 2 spots are what matters in moto number 20. And that is going to be the 57 and the 16. Seth Gotta Go Fast Daily and Avery Baby Girl Franklin. Moto number 21, 10-year-old intermediates. All right, Eula Shingleton, Brennan Hale, Axel the Rizzler Miracle, and Slow-Mo Brodo Dotson. 4 riders on track, 1 spot in that main event, and that is looking like Shingleton up front, and that is Shingleton across the line with the 1 transfer out of moto number 21. Moto 22, 11-year-old intermediates, Bea Quads Dotson, JC Lady J Wolf, Emma Smilanich, and Noak Belcher. I mean, the Rudolph costume with the red rock 1 plate kind of goes. It's a red nose, but that is JC Wolf coming across the line in her normal team uniform, not dressed up. But there was a Rudolph back there with a red plate, so, you know, with your red so bright. All right, Moto 23, 12-year-old intermediates, Jacob Farrell, Zach Attack Bass, and Benny the Jet Bass in this total points race. That is going to be Zach with the 1, Ben with the 2. Or did I call that wrong? No, that was Jacob with the 1. Zach with the 3. Okay. Got it figured out. Moto 24, 13-year-old intermediates, Maverick Miracle, Riley Fly Rye Brown, London Johnson, and Gunner the Gladiator Nash. Got one spot open, and that is the State 4 bike of Maverick, the Missouri Monster Miracle, taking the 1 transfer spot. Moto 25, 14-year-old intermediate, Skylar Visnich, Carson Zagalek, Jackson Payton, Kalen Holt, and Archer Penny. We got 2 spots open in that main event right now. That is the 103, Carson Zagalek going to get the transfer. And the second transfer going to Archer Penny. Moto number 26, 4150, women's expert. I believe they're taking a bye this round. And now we are to our 10-year-old experts with Emmett Hall, Corbin Howard, Dylan Harrell, and Saucony Fetty State Ready Hall. Look at that. Dylan moved up to expert last weekend, putting in the work, going uphill this weekend. We got 1 spot open in that main event, and that is going to be between Dylan and Corbin. That's going to be Dylan Harrell moving on to that main event. Moto number 28, 11-year-old experts, EJ Hawthorne, Creighton Harves, Racing Cason Murray, Stonehorn, and Tatum, the wild one, Wellborn. 5 riders on track, 2 riders going to move to the main event right now. That's looking like Wellborn and Murray sitting up front. All the way to the straddle. We got a battle. We got a wild card right there. That is going to be Wellborn and Murray moving on to the main event. Moto number 29, 12-year-old experts, Xavier Davidson, Cecil Grist, Rowan Morgan, Chase Curley, and Brady Barker. Got to push them pedals to get up that hill, guys. Right now, looking like Davidson's sitting up front with a whole gaggle of hardcore riders right behind him. Morgan sitting on the 2. We got 2 transfer spots available. We got Curly sitting on the bubbles. They're coming around the 3rd turn, 1st turn, whichever turn it is. We got 2 spots available, and that is going to go to Xavier Davidson and the Rock 1 of Broen Morgan. Moto number 30, 13-year-old experts Corbin Davidson, Cody Velasquez, and Tyler McMorris. Looks like we only got 2 on track. That is a 44 and an 89, Cody and Tyler. All the way to the stripe. Looking like Cody Velasquez going to hold on to that 1 spot, and Tyler McMorris on the 2. Moto 31. 15-year-old experts with Colton Hingle, A.J. Johnson, Jabrell Belgrave, Blake Laney, Patrick Couts, and Mark Schlatzauer. We got 6 riders on track, and 2 riders going to go to that main event right now. That is the 17 and the 69, Patrick Couts and Jabrell Belgrave sitting up front. Hey, guys, off the starting hill. Keep rolling. All right, that is going to be Patrick Couts and Jabrell Belgrave with your transfers out of Moto 31. Moto 32, 17, 20 expert, Darren Nash, Riley Blake, Jordan Blake, and Brody Stafford. Coming out of turn 2. Stafford and Jordan battling for that top spot. We got 1 transfer spot available out of Moto 32, the 1720 experts. That is going to be Brody Stafford getting the transfer. Moto 33, 41-45 experts, Nick Fluffy Novotny, Jeremy Hull, Scott Johnson, and Jason Mercer. 4 riders on track, 1 rider available to move straight to that main event right now. That is looking like Scott Johnson up front, lumberjack style with his red flannel on. And coming down the first last straight is going to be Scott Johnson, year transfer out of Moto 33. And folks, that is round number 1. That also means next round we will return to normal with a starting gate, normal direction, back downhill. All right, guys, we are getting ready for our pumpkin roll. We're going to put all the pumpkins up on the starting hill, drop them down the gate, and see who goes the farthest. All right, so the top three, the farthest three, are going to get gift cards. And Alicia's up there yelling at them about what that is. And then we do have a best decorated. Okay, I think I. All right, whoever did the Red Rock 1 pumpkin, Noak Belcher right there, that is our best decorated. He's got the whole theme: red plate, red nose, red pumpkin. You with your plate so bright. And a quick reminder, guys, this is for fun. So we're going to do our best. There's no real official rules on the pumpkin roll. So our judges up here are going to be the fairest they can at looking at all these pumpkins rolling to determine who rolls the farthest. Yeah, you all need to stay on the starting hill when we drop it. Let the pumpkins roll, and then you can come and retrieve them all at once afterward, once we get the winners. So you can cheer them on from up on the starting hill. All right, guys, here we go.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
They are off. Look at those things roll. We got some carnage. They're coming right for us. That's like worse than Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. This big one right there looked like. We got some carnage, some broken pumpkins. We might need a leaf blower after that one. Okay, so who are we announcing here? Who's this? Okay, well let's do third. Third through. Third place. Zach Bass. Come on down, Zach Bass.
First name, no last.
Nope, there's two names.
Same name.
Oh. No. All right, there's Zach with our third place. Second place going to Avery. Silver Doodles. Oh no. That pumpkin's probably heavier than you are. And in first place, little guy rolling on through with Braden Holt.
Here you go, buddy. Congratulations. See ya.
Yep. All right, guys. Now is the time where you can come and retrieve your pumpkin. If you want to take it home, take it home. If you don't, put it back in the pumpkin patch, and we have a place that they are going to go live out their lives as compost. All right, guys, you can go ahead and put them in the pumpkin patch until it's time to leave. Whichever ones get left in the pumpkin patch, we will dispose of. We've got people that want to take them, but you can take your pumpkin back. But go ahead and put them all back in the pumpkin patch, and then we will get everything cleaned up and ready for round number 2. Hayden Franklin. Hayden Franklin. Yep, Hayden. Is this a novice series? All right, and we do have a novice series jersey to hand out. So Matthias Tierney, if you want to head down real quick, we'll get you your novice series jersey. Get your picture. No, I will when he comes down. All right. If not, we'll get you between rounds. Oh, there we go. All right. We got the gate right here. All right, dude. There you go. Can I get you to hold it like that? Hold up and wait right here. You get a picture of you for the website. Get you with everybody else on there. Portrait mode. Excellent, man. Thank you for completing the novice series. That was a novice rider that completed 5 races at Blue Springs and Raytown between June and the end of August. It's a fun program. Gets everybody out to see both tracks. All right. Somewhere. When I'm out here, I just collect trash in my pockets, Ben. Oh, thank you. And I lost my M&Ms. Dang. I guess so. I don't know where they went. I swear I put them in my pocket. Oh, I did put them in my pocket. Other pocket. Dude, I got a radio, the headset, all my normal stuff. I had dog treats, had a dog tied to me. Too much. Next round. All right, guys, if we can get our corner officials into place, finish line is getting in place. We got staging up there. Go ahead and stage up those riders for round number 2. Man, Michael's got the hustle. Getting out there to turn 3. You stay fast because you're always chasing after your kids. I know that feeling. Why is this thing fighting me today? Here we go. Round number 2 getting loaded up. In the gate, Queen G Abernathy and Marlena Mia Cruz out for round number 2. Total points race. So a no-show on her total points is 4 point. So right now Gina's sitting on 4 points. Marlena is sitting on 2.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
And coming to the strap with the
Right,
1 is going to
ready,
be
watch the
Gina
gate.
Queen G Abernathy. Going to give Marlena Cruz the 2. Moto number 5, 4650. Nope. Moto number 6. Yes. 4650 Women's Cruiser. Grandma Mary Wallace, Miss Kitty Westenauer, and Vanessa Mayo. So they got all 4s for round number 1. So they are starting off even with 2 laps to go. That is Vanessa Mayo sitting up top. Miss Kitty on the 2. Grandma Mary on the 3. And to the strap, that is going to be Vanessa Mayo getting some
Okay,
air
riders, random start.
with the number 1.
Ready, watch the gate.
Miss Kitty holding on to the 2. And Grandma Mary on the 3. Moto number 5. Nope. Moto number 6. Stone, Horn, Braden Holt, and Levi Cowles. We got 2 spots left in that main event out of this 11-year-old cruiser group. Moto number 6.
Random start.
That is going to be the 3 bike of Braden Holt and Zoom in Stone Horn. Levi, thanks for racing today. Moto number 7, 1720 Cruiser, Corey Brown, KJ Smiling Itch, and Law. It is a bike ride for Haley, and she's going to make it to that main event. It is a bike ride for Haley, and she's going to make it to that main event.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And the second rack of the 5 and unders, Charlie Muck, Enoch Shingleton, and Addie Smilinich. Once again, out of that moto, only 2 riders going to move on to that main event. Right now, sitting up top is going to be the 163, Enoch Shingleton, followed by the 25 of Addie Smilinich. And Charlie Muck chasing him down. Haley is going to finish it out. Good job, Haley. Yeah, all Haley had to do was show up. She showed up.
Attention.
Okay. Coming to the stripe with the transfers. Going to be the 163 of Enoch Shingleton and Addie Smilinich. Charlie, thanks for racing today. Moto number 10 are 6-year-old novices Matthias Tierney, Jackson Ferens, and Emma Patillo. We got 3 riders on track, 2 spots open. That is that 200 bike. Matthias Tierney sitting up front, followed by Jackson Ferens on the 2. Emma Patillo chasing them down as they come out of turn number 2, going into that third straight.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
And to the stripe, transferring on to that main event is going to be Matthias Tierney, wearing his new Novice Series jersey and the 882 of Jackson Ferens. Emma, thanks for racing today. Moto number 11, 7-year-old novices Cardi Jackson, Manny Staten, and Jackson the Jet Beltran.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Yeah, well, we'll get them. Parents, we need you to make sure that your kids' helmets are buckled when you send them up to staging. Right now, we got Jackson Beltran with the 1, Carter Jackson with the 2, and Manny Staten with the 3. Moto number 12, 9-year-old novices on track. Moto number 12, Avery Poindexter, Landon Kennedy, Cadron Spillman. Hold on, I'm reading this wrong. I can't read anymore. I need to be in bed. All right, Avery Poindexter, Landon Kennedy, and Finnegan Riggs. We got 3
Attention.
spots left open. We had a rider
Okay, riders,
not make it, so they are all going to that main event. That is Avery, Landon, and Finn all going on to that main event. Moto number 13, 10-year-old novices Logan Wiemeyer, Gabriel Hernandez, and Xander Newland. 3 riders on track, 2 spots in that main event. So this one is working for a transfer. That is the 340 bike sitting up top. Xander Newland. In the 2 is the 065, Gabriel Hernandez, and Logan Wiemeyer chasing them down. Top 2 going to stick around for the main event. Yep, and parents, you can go ahead and start setting up your trunk or treat if you want to do that before main event. Right now, those transfers are Xander Newland and the 065 of Gabriel Hernandez. Logan, thanks for racing today. Moto 14, 11-year-old novice Wyatt Freeberg Dutton, Nolan Riggs, and Haley Velasquez. Total points race here. Every round counts. Low points wins. You get a point per place. Coming down that last straight, we got the 420, Nolan Riggs with another 1. Oh, I don't know. I'm not calling that. That's what our scores are for. It's Haley Velasquez with the 2, Wyatt Dutton with the 3. That has them tied up. Haley and Wyatt tied up going into that main event. Moto number 15, 13-year-old novices Connor Arnold, Jacqueline Harrell, and Zach Laney. We got room for 2. Top 2 going to stick around. That's going to be the State 7, Connor Arnold, and the State 9 of Zach Laney. And Jacqueline, thanks for racing today.
Attention.
I can't get this page. Flip Moto 16, 14-year-old novices Henry Jepson, Noah Riggs, and Caden Baker. Total points, every lap counts. Once again, that's looking like Riggs up front going to snap up another ace. The 190, Caden Baker with the 2, and Henry Jepson with the 3. Moto number 17, 2635, novice Austin Childress, Brett O'Neill, and Asher McNeil.
Attention.
Oh, they are mixing it up this round on us. Austin Childress sitting out front.
Ready?
Brett and Asher battling for that 2 spot. Coming down that last straight, Austin looking like the 1. Brett with the 2, Asher with the 3. 3-5-3. Literally could be anyone's race in the main event. Moto number 18, 41-45, novice Mike Newland, Justin McClure, and McShane Neal.
Attention.
Yeah, is somebody hurt?
Okay, riders, random start.
It's loud down here. Coming to the stripe, that is going to be McShane O'Neill, followed by Mike Newland and Justin McClure. Another tie-up in points right there in Moto number 18. Moto number 19, 6 intermediate. We're on track with Weston Cross, Brecken, Queen Bee Murray, and Blake Big Show Dotson. We got 3 riders on track, 2 spots in that main event right now. That is the State 2 and the 10. Weston Cross and Brecken Murray coming across. Blake gonna chase him down.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
And
ready,
coming to the
watch
stripe,
gate.
that State 2, Weston Cross gonna get a transfer, and the number 10 of Brecken, Queen Bee Murray. Blake, thanks for racing today. Moto 20, 8-year-old intermediates, Jackson Smiling Edge, Piper Harves, Connor Grist out on track. 2 spots left in that main event. Top 2 riders gonna move on to that main. Stick around. Right now, coming out of turn number 2 is the 87, Jackson Smiling Edge, sitting up top. The 15 of
Attention.
Connor Grist on the
Okay,
2,
riders,
Piper
random
Harves,
start.
smiling her way around turn number 2.
Ready, watch the gate.
And that is how they are gonna finish. Jackson Smiling Edge and Connor L. Diablo Grist moving on. Piper, thanks for racing. Moto number 21, 10-year-old intermediates, Brennan Hale, Axel Miracle, and Brody Dotson. Not total points here, trying to get that spot in that main event right now. That is Miracle and Hale.
Attention.
1 and 2, the 8 bike.
Okay, riders,
Slow-mo
random start.
Brodo gonna chase him down, going down that rhythm
Ready,
section.
watch the gate.
Transfers out of Moto 21 gonna be Brennan Hale and the Rizzler Miracle. Brody, thanks for racing today. Moto 22, 11-year-old intermediates, Baya Quads, Dotson, Emma Smilinich, and Noak Belcher.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Man, Noak, that red plate is fading, man. You've raced that a lot. Coming to the stripe, we're going to take the top 2, and that is going to be Noak and Emma moving on. Baya, thanks for racing today. Moto number 23, 12-year-old intermediates, Jacob Farrell, Zach Attack Bass,
Attention.
and Benny the Jet Bass.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Coming down the stripe, that is going to be the 227, Jacob Farrell with the 1, Benny the Jet with the 2, Zach Attack with the 3.
Attention.
No, I was just checking round 1, make sure I had that right. Moto 24, 13-year-old intermediates, Riley Fly Rye Brown, London Johnson, and Gunnar the Gladiator Nash. 2 spots in that main event still up for grabs. That is the State 1 coming at us with Riley Brown and the 78 bike of Gunnar Nash. Moving on. London, thanks for racing today.
Attention.
Moto 25, 14-year-old intermediate,
Okay, riders,
Skylar
random
Visnich,
start.
Jackson Payton, and Kaylin Holt. 3 riders on track, 2 spots in that main event. We're going to see who has the power to get into that main event right now. It's looking like Jackson Payton and the number 2 bike of Kaylin Holt. Skylar, thanks for racing today. Moto number 26, 4150 women experts. Feel like we just saw them race. Mary Wallace, Vanessa Mayo, and Miss Kitty Weston Nauer.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Yeah, and coming to the stripe with the 1 is going to be Vanessa Mayo. A lot of leaves in turn 3, there are. And the 2 going to be Miss Kitty Weston Nauer. And Grandma Mary Wallace with the 3. Moto 27, 10-year-old experts, Emmett Hall, Corbin Clutch Howard, and Saccone Fetty Stay Ready Hall.
Watch the gate.
Blasting down that rhythm section right now. That is Hall, Howard, Hall, Saccone Hall sitting up front. Going to be Saccone Paul and Corbin Howard getting the transfers. Emmett, thanks for racing today. Moto number 28, 11-year-old experts EJ Hawthorne, Creighton Harves, and Zoomin Stone Horn. Right now we got Hawthorne, Harves, Horn coming out of turn number 2 in that order.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
To the stripe. That is going to be EJ Hawthorne, and who's going to pedal? It's going to be Zoomin Stone Horn with the transfer of Creighton. Thanks for racing today. Moto number 29, 12-year-old experts. Cecil, Bubba Grist, Chase Mode, Curly, and Brady Holeshot Barker. 2 spots left in that main event. Going to be Curly, Barker,
Okay,
Grist
riders,
as they come
random
out of turn
start.
number 2.
Ready, watch the gate.
That is going to be Curly and Barker moving on. Cecil, thanks for racing today. Moto 30, 13-year-old experts Corbin Davidson, Cody Velasquez, and Tyler McMorris. We really only got 2 out on track. Whoa, Cody
Attention.
finding the limit of that
Okay,
tire
riders,
in this
random
cooler
start.
weather. Cody Velasquez sitting up
Riders ready,
up
watch
top
the
once
gate.
again. That is going to be Cody Velasquez with the 1, Tyler McMorris with the 2. Moto 31, 15-year-old experts Colton Hengel, AJ Johnson, Blake Laney, and Mark Schlotzauer. We got that 10 bike. Colton Hengel sitting up front. We got 3 riders going to move on to the main event right now.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
That
ready,
is going to be
watch the gate.
Hengel, Johnson, and Schlotzauer moving on. Blake, thanks for racing today. Moto 32, 1720 experts Darren Nash, Riley Blake, and Jordan Blake. I have a feeling someone with the last name Blake is going to make it. Right now we got Jordan and Riley sitting up front. Darren Nash sitting on the 3. We got 2 spots available in that main event.
Watch the gate.
And that is going to be Jordan Blake and Riley Blake moving on. Darren, thanks for racing today. Moto 33, last moto of round number 2. 41-45 experts. Nick Fluffy Novotny, Jeremy Hull, and Jason Mercer. Jeremy coming up from Miami, Oklahoma. Transfer is going to be Nick Novotny and the 63 bike of Jeremy Hull. Crappy job. That's not my normal word choice. Oh, and yeah, she's just stuck. I need to stay on this side now. All right, guys. Main event's going to kick it off with our 1720 women cruiser. Looks like we only got 2 in the gate.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they are off. We got Gina, Queen G, Abernathy, and Marlena Mia Cruz coming out of the gate. Queen G sitting out front. Mia chasing her down as they come down turn number 2. This is a total points race. McKenna Leptak was in there. She'll get 4 points for both round 2 and the main event. She really just wanted to race backward, so a lot of people were dreading racing backward, and she came here to only race the backward race.
Attention.
Coming to the stripe there, that is going to be Gina Queen G Abernathy with the 1 and the overall 1. And Mia Cruz going to get the 2. They're actually tied in points, but then it is finish order, so Marlena is going to get the number 2. Moto number 5, 4650 women cruiser, Grandma Mary Wallace, Miss Kitty Westenauer, and Vanessa Mayo. They all have 4 points from round number 1. They all opted out of the backwards race, so we're just going to add up their rounds 2 and 3. So that makes them effectively tied right now. Vanessa Mayo sitting on a 1. Miss Kitty sitting on a 2. Grandma Mary on a 3. And right now, that is looking like how they're going to finish. So that's going to be Vanessa Mayo, your overall 1.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Miss Kitty Westenauer, your 2. Grandma Mary Wallace, the 3. Moto number 6, 11-year-old cruiser, not total points. What you see is what you get here. Zoomin, Stone Horn, Braden, Send It Holt, and T Money Stewart. Right now, we got Holt, Stewart, Horn as they come around turn number 2.
Okay, riders, random start.
Juno, you're not going to bite through that leash. She's trying, though. Coming to the stripe, though, that is going to be T Money, Stone Horn, and Braden Holt in that order. Moto number 7, 1720 cruiser. This is total points. Corey and KJ tied in points. Laura sitting on a pair of 3s. So this is going to be Corey Brown, your overall 1. KJ Smiling, it's your overall 2. Lars Jefferson, the overall 3.
Attention.
Moto number 8, we got a whole bunch of our 5 and unders.
Ready, watch the gate.
Motos 8 and 9, 5 and unders. Haley Fuller, Donovan Turner, Ethan Johnston, Cooper Thorson, Enoch Shingleton, Jace Childress, and Addie Smilinich. Good girl. Good girl, June. Little Blue Springs BMX's official puppy right now. Checking out our 5 and unders. They're coming around the track looking like Thorson sitting up top. We got a battle for the rest of the podium. That is anybody's race there. 2, 3, and 4 all bunched up. And right now, that is going to be the 208 Cooper Thorson with the 1. Followed by the 199 and the 25. Donovan Turner with your 2. And Addie Smilinich on the 3.
Ready, watch the gate.
Excuse me, guys. Moto number 10, 6-year-old novices Matthias Tierney, Jackson Ferens, and Piper Baby Cakes Franklin. Not total points. What you see is what you get. It started with 4 riders, whittled it down to 3.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh man, they are pushing hard coming around that last turn right now. That is the 200 bike. Gonna be Matthias Tierney with your 1, Piper Franklin with the 2, Jackson Ferens on the 3. Motor number 11, 7-year-old novices Cardi Jackson, Manny Staten, and Jackson the Jet Beltran. Jackson sitting on low points, Cardi on the 2s, Manny on the 3s as they head into this main
Okay,
event.
riders, random start.
Right now, that is how they are sitting as they come out of
Riders
turn number
ready,
2.
watch the gate.
And coming to the strap, your overall 1 going to Jackson the Jet Beltran. 2 going to Cardi Jackson, and the 3 going to Manny Staten. Moto number 12, 9-year-old novices on track with Avery Poindexter, Landon Kennedy, Cadron Spillman, Mighty Milo Wolf, and Finn Riggs.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Coming around that 3rd turn right now, 094 Mighty Milo sitting up top with the 1, Cadron Spillman with the 2, and Finn Riggs with the 3. Moto 13, 10-year-old novices coming at us. Gabriel Hernandez, Declan McClure, and Xander Newland. Not total points. What you see is what you get.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
We got a battle going into turn number 3. We'll see what happens there. They were both diving in for that low apex as they're going into turn 3. Who's got the power? That is going to be the 340. Xander Newland with your 1. Declan McClure with your 2, and the 065, Gabriel Hernandez on the 3. Number 14, 11-year-old novices, Wyatt Freebird Dutton, Nolan Riggs, and Haley Velasquez. Nolan sitting on a pair of aces, Wyatt and Haley tied.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And coming to the strap, Nolan Riggs, your overall 1. Wyatt Dutton, your overall 2. Haley Velasquez, overall 3. Moto number 15, 13-year-old novice, Hayden Rock and Roll, Franklin, Connor Arnold, and Zach Laney. Not total points, what you see, what you get. Right now, that is the 119. Hayden Franklin sitting out front.
Random start.
I feel like I'm going to get a sunburn out here. Right in the sun. Might be my first sunburn of the year in November. All right, that's going to be Hayden Franklin on the 1, the State 7 of Connor Arnold with your 2, and the State 9, Zach Laney on the 3. Fourteen-year-old novices, Henry Jepson, Noah Riggs, and Caden Baker. Noah sitting on low points, Caden on the 2s, Henry on the 3s as they come around.
Random start.
Turn number 3, heading right for us. Riggs still sitting up top, so that's going to be Noah Riggs, your overall 1. The 190 of Caden Baker, your overall 2. And Henry Jepson, your overall 3. $26.35 novice, Austin Childress, Brett O'Neill, and Asher McNeil.
Attention.
We got 2 tied up top. We got Austin and Asher both with 3 points each. Brett sitting on 5. So this is going to be Brett with the 1, so that gives him 6. Austin with the 2, giving him 5. And Asher with the 3, giving him 6. So that is going to be Austin with your 1, Brett with your 2, Asher with your 3. Austin has the 1. Brett has the 2. Asher has the 3. Moto number 18, 41-45 novice, Mike Newland, Justin McClure, and McShane O'Neill. Once again, we got a tie here. Mike and McShane, 1 and 2 each, and that is the 166. That is your number 1 right there. McShane O'Neill, Mike Newland with your 2, Justin McClure with the 3. Moto number 19, 6-year-old intermediates, Levi, Fly Guy Cowles, Weston Cross, Brecken, Queen Bee Murray, and Tatum, Turbo, Tay, Wolf.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Coming to the strap right now is 095, Turbo Tay with the 1, the 90 bike, Levi Cowles with the 2, and the State 2 of Weston Cross on the 3. Moto number 28-year-old intermediates, Jackson Smiling Itch, Connor, El Diablo Grist, Seth Gotta Go Fast Daily, and Avery, Baby Girl, Franklin. They are bunched up, dropping into turn number 2.
Attention.
See what happens through that third turn, man. They are all together.
Ready, watch the gate.
Right now, that is the 87 bike. Oh, Smiling Itch, Franklin Daly is how I saw it over here. Scoring, you agree? I think they agree. If they don't, it doesn't matter. It's their score sheets that matter.
Attention.
I'm just mouthy.
Okay, riders.
Oh,
random
sorry,
start.
I'm mild.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
I'm not that bad. All right. Moto 21, Eula Shingleton, Brennan Hale, and Axel Miracle Shingleton, Miracle Hale finishing in that order. Moto 22. We got Rudolph making another pass here. We got JC, Lady J Wolf, Emma Smiling Itch, and Noakes Belcher. Not total points. What you see is what you get. They all earn their spot here in the main event. Qualifying out in the motos. And right now, that is Wolf and Smiling Itch. Oh, man. Who'd you call on that one? All right, that's what I saw too. JC Wolf with the 1, Emma Smiling Itch with the 2, Noak Belcher on the 3.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
Motor
Riders
23,
ready.
Jacob Farrell, Zach Attack Bass, and Benny the Jet Bass. Jake sitting on low points. And that is going to be Jake Farrell with your overall 1, Benny the Jet Bass with the overall 2, Zach Bass with the overall 3. Moto number 24, 13-year-old intermediates, Maverick Miracle, Riley Brown, and Gunner Nash. Not total points. What you see is what you get. Right now, we got Miracle, Brown, Nash as they are coming round.
Attention.
Turn number 2. By the time I finished saying that, they were already at turn number 3.
Riders ready, watch the
Down
gate.
that last straight, pushing hard. Everybody's pedaling. That's going to be Maverick Miracle with your 1, Riley Brown with the 2, Gunner Nash on the 3. Moto 25. 14-year-old intermediates. Oh, we got a rider down. We got Carson checked out. He's back up. We got Carson Zagler, Peyton Kalen Holt, and Archer Penny on track.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready,
Okay.
watch the gate.
That's Kalen Holt with the 1, Peyton with the 2, Penny with the 3. Carson is back up. We got Liam is looking for his parents at the grill. Liam, so if you're one of Liam's parents and you're lost, please head over toward the grill and find him with Matt, who is over manning the grill today, serving up burgers and dogs. 4150 women's experts, Grandma Mary Wallace, Vanessa Mayo, and Miss Kitty Westenauer. Vanessa sitting on low points. Miss Kitty on the 2s, Grandma Mary on the 3s.
Attention.
And coming to the strap with your overall 1 is going to be Vanessa Mayo.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Overall 2 gonna go to Miss Kitty Westenauer. Coming all the way from Des Moines. And Grandma Mary Wallace with the overall 3. And moving on to experts, 10-year-old experts, Corbin Howard, Dylan Harrell, and Saccone, Fetty Stay Ready Hall.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
It might just be because I watch this because I usually have a 10-year-old expert, but these guys move around more than anybody else. That is Saccone with the 1, Dylan with the 2, Corbin with the 3. It's never a race that you predict when the gate drops who's going to win. They are all over the place. Moto number 28, 11-year-old experts, EJ Hawthorne, Racing Case and Murray, Stone, Zoom and Horn, and Tatum, Wildwood, Wellborn. Oh!
Okay, riders, random start.
We got to ride her down. Tatum going down. She's back up, guys. Give her a round of applause. Kick that bike away quick. That is going to be EJ Hawthorne with the 1. The 3 bike, Racing Case of Murray with the 2. Stone Horn with the 3. Tatum might be walking it off. Oh, no. Looks like she's going to finish it out. Right now, though, we're on that 12 expert. Xavier Davidson, Browen Morgan, Chase Curley, and Brady Barker. All right, she is going to finish that out right now. That is going to be Davidson,
Attention.
Curley, Morgan, 1, 2, and 3.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Moto number 30, total points right here. Corbin Davidson, Cody Velasquez, and Tyler McMorris. Although there's only 2. Oh, they are pump racing right now. Cody's got it locked up. So Cody will have your overall 1 no matter what. Tyler McMorris will be the overall 2. But they're just out here having a little bit of fun. Let's see who's got it through the rhythm section, man. That's where you really gain the speed from pumping. Oh, Cody making a pass going into that 3rd turn.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
And with the
ready,
1 in the overall
watch
1,
the gate.
Cody Velasquez, Tyler McMorris on the 2. Moto 31, if I can get my page turned. 15-year-old experts, Colton Hingle, AJ Johnson, Jabril Belgrave, Patrick Couts, and Mark Schlotzhauer. Looking like the 10 bike of Hingle up front, followed by the 17 of Patrick Couts on the 2.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
And coming to the strap, that is going to be Hingle on the 1, Couts on the 2, and the 22 bike of AJ Johnson on the 3. Moto 32, 17, 20X, Riley Blake, Jordan Blake, and Brody Stafford. Not total points. Yeah, all on 2 wheels. You guys should have coordinated whether it was orange or black today, though. Some got the
Attention.
orange kit, some got the black kit.
Okay, riders,
Huh?
random start.
Whatever color on Sunday. All right.
Ready?
That is Stafford with the 1, Jordan with the 2, Riley with the 3. I haven't seen Riley on a bike in forever either. I wasn't making fun, just stating facts. Yes. And the last moto of the day, 41-45 experts, Nick Fluffy, Novotny, Jeremy Hill, and Scott Johnson. Novotny and Johnson blasting into the rhythm section. Jeremy Hull chasing them down. And that is going to be, oh, there were more pedals there, Scott. Nick Novotny with your 1, Scott Johnson with your 2, Jeremy Hull with the 3. And